What's the definition of a high quality woman then?
A high quality woman is a woman who respects herself, doesn't feel the need for attention, whether it's on social media or in person or whatever. A high quality woman does not, like, she knows how to dress well, she knows how to carry herself in a very elegant manner. A high quality woman is educated, she has manners.
So I got respects herself, elegant, educated. What else was there?
Has manners.
Manners and elegant. Yeah.
I would like to say is more of a traditional woman. Like a high quality woman, when I think of a high quality woman, I do not think of a feminist. I don't. I don't know if you guys.
Not feminine, you said, sorry?
Not feminist.
Oh, not feminist. Okay, so feminine.
But yes.
Traditional, like
yes,
feminine. Okay.
Yeah, yes, when it comes to femininity, which is different.
You mentioned that Miami's got a pretty strong hookup culture. Did you indulge in that before you got with this boyfriend of yours?
I did. And I think that he saved me from going into an even darker path that I was going to, because I was the type of girl that was at all the South Beach clubs with the dresses and the high heels and drinking and blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
But then one day
So you partied. So you partied.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other ladies? What would your definition of a high quality woman be? We'll go to Serene.
So there's like many, I guess, avenues of this that I think, because to say one thing is kind of, I don't know. I mean, there's many walks path of life, whatever we call it. But I'm going to start with someone who, like, I do agree with the traditional woman, you know, and I think as Sabrina was saying about feminists, they've definitely ruined it for women. And maybe it's an unpopular opinion. However, I think a lot of the issues we're in today is because women, it's sad to say, our fault. Like thinking we can show butt and have like no repercussion, no judgment. Like we live in a man's world, sad to say, that's just what it is, call it what it is, but that's just it. And for a man also, you know, who, depending on what you're wanting, it's like that, like, and then you go far to like the red pill men who are like, women are dumb, whatever, da 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 da. Cool. And those two things are like the far ends of where it's ruined it for the middle of where it's like, you know, women want to be like, you shouldn't judge me for how I dress and you should accept me and love me. Well, okay, but you're going to find a partner who's of equal of that. And you have to be okay with that if that's what you want, you know? Or if you are putting in the work of being like, you know, Sabrina saying like elegant, classy, you know, not talking like a sailor and, you know, not dressing like, you know, lady from the night, then you're going to attract what's good, you know? And so I think it's all about knowing where you're at in life and what you want. Because granted, like I said, I was married. I grew up very religious. I know also too, it's like I said, I do believe that we live in a man's world. I'm not mad about it. But with that said, I know how to navigate it then. So if I want a man who's good, then I'm not going to present myself at a club to find a high quality man. Maybe I'll go to the gym or go somewhere where someone else is going. You know, they say like your closest friends are describe who you are. So if your friends and all the men you're seeing are in a club or at like Sunday brunch, fun day, like that's what you're going to get, you know?
So you said something interesting there. We live in a man's world. What do you mean by that?
Well, I believe that down to evolution days, like we're weaker. We're the weaker vessel of a man, and that's just science. We're not stronger. We cannot be the same equal strength of them. So even it goes down to, you know, like I say, in jobs, man, it's just crazy. You know, just how men do have, they don't go in questioning when, for example, for a raise, right? You go in and you're like, you're negotiating how much pay you want. A man is certain of what they want. Women are easier to be like, okay, all right, like, I guess I'll take that, you know? And that just goes back to qualities of a man and a woman that, you know, that it's just how it is. So as a woman, I know how to, I would say I like I said, being religious, doing the whole, like, you know, cross your legs and be quiet and like, you know, your man is your head and all this stuff, to being like, I'm living it up, I'm independent. and then also finding that now medium where it's like, oh, okay, so if I know how to navigate this, being a woman in this man's world, in the sense of like that they are truly, I just go off the science, you know what I mean? Like they're stronger than us, therefore we're just going to be weaker than them. That's just.
Do you think that we live in a patriarchy?
What does that mean? I'm sorry.
Patriarchy is basically, well, let's look up the Google definition. Let's see what Google says for what a patriarchy is. What is the patriarchy?
Here's the definition of patriarchy. A system of society or government in which the father or eldest male is head of the family and descent is traced through the male line.
Basically, men are at the head of state, head of the household.
I do believe that, yes, then.
Okay. All right.
I do. And I go back to, like, you know, this one book I was reading, the Power of Seduction. That's why I'm like, women are silly.
You're talking about the Robert Greene book?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, and it's like, you look back at it and it's like, women have so much power, but we want to execute it in a different way that comes off like annoying, where red-pilled guys may see women as. Mm-hmm. So therefore, as those feminist women have kind of, sadly to say, ruined it for women, when it's like, literally all we need to do as a woman is just be a woman in our femininity, in our, you know, knowing how to like talk and everything, and how to execute what we're trying to get a point across. And men will fall. Like, I mean, Eve was created for Adam. Like, he needed a woman. And the next person who comes out is through a woman. That's how life is created. So it's like, I think women, I don't know. It's just.
I want to come back to that man's world patriarchy thing in a sec, but I want to ask Zori. So, what is a high quality woman? Like, what character traits do they have? Because we listed a few off here. Respects herself, elegant, classy, educated, manners, traditional, feminine, no feminists, obviously, knowing what you want.
I think women can be very good at doing some things and very bad at doing other things. And I think
what specifically makes a high quality woman? Like, what character traits?
A woman that basically enjoys being a housewife. I think
okay. And what does a housewife do?
I think if you like to clean, cook,
take care of the house, okay.
Hem the drapes, choose pillows, shop for fresh food, look after the children. And I think if that gives you joy, you're going to be happy when your husband comes.
I really hope you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full-length podcast, you can find that over here, that clip's from. If you're newer to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe over here, and pin down below in the top comment, you'll find a bunch of useful links to my website, my supplement line, books, and a bunch of other stuff. Have an amazing day. Peace out.